Hi guys, so we're back with another tutorial, and today we're going to dive a little bit deeper into my install. So yeah, I'm going to show you all of my secrets, so stay tuned. Okay, so first we're going to start by moisturizing our client's hair. That's what I was doing in the beginning. That's a hair oil that I get from a local business owner. If you would like to get some, it's all natural, let me know and I can let her know. Okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. So yes, I'm going to slow this part down, that way you can see how I'm braiding her hair. But yeah, if you want a more in-depth tutorial on how I do my braid pattern, I can make that video for you, because I didn't go in detail about my braid pattern. I just show y'all me braiding her hair. Okay, so I'm going to continue parting her hair in sections and braiding the hair. You don't want the part to be too big or too small. It's just a quick weave, so they don't have to be super small. Okay, so now I'm going to take my black wrap strips. I like the black one, I don't like the white one. I don't know why, but yeah. So we're going to start by wrapping her braids. Your goal is to cover exactly where you're going to put the glue with the wrap strips. So yes, that's what I'm doing right now, just wrapping and tying. And eventually you're going to see me grab a cap. What that cap is going to do is help hold all this paper together. Okay you guys, this is the cap that I used to do the quick weave. Honestly, I didn't like it, but that's all the beauty store had at the time. So yeah, I made it work. Okay, so now I'm going to cover the top of her braids, and instead of tying it underneath her chin, I'm just going to have her hold it. Okay, so now I'm going to grab our cap. As you can see, this cap was giving me a run for my money. Oh my god, the cap didn't have any stretch to it, so it was kind of hard working with it. But try to find you guys a cap that have some give. You'll get over it. You'll find another life to live. I know you'll get over it. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab my needle and I'm gonna get ready to stitch down the cap right in the middle, right where I'm going to lay the frontal. You'll get over it. You'll get over it. Okay, so now I'm going to stitch down the back right underneath my braids, because I don't want that to come up neither. You'll get over it. Okay, so I'm going to peel back the top part of the cap, and I'm going to cut off the excess paper that we don't need. Yeah, we don't need that, sis, so let's cut that off. Okay, so now I'm going to put the cap back down. As you can see, this cap just wasn't working. Like, look at it. It's coming all, got holes in it. It's coming apart. So yeah, this cap, I don't have anything to say about it. But eventually you're going to see me try to start spraying the Got To Be Free spray on it. And it just wasn't laying how I wanted to. So yeah. what I decided to do was cut the cap off and then put on another cap and hope that it'll stretch a little bit better. But honestly, at the end of the tutorial, see, I could have just kept the other cap on because it still wasn't, you know, working right. Okay, so now we're gonna get ready to mold this cap down. I'm gonna spray got to be freeze, God, on the hairline, and then pop it up spritz on the back, and then I'm gonna sit my client underneath the dryer until everything is completely dry. Okay, so now that my client is dry, I'm gonna stitch down the middle of the cap. Okay, so now I'm going to proceed to cut around the hairline. We need the cap to be as close to the hairline as possible. So what I'm going to do is grab a cotton ball with alcohol on it, 99% alcohol, and I'm going to put that around the hairline. So yes, what that alcohol is going to do is going to allow me to be able to peel the cap back better to cut it without hurting my client. So as y'all can see, that cap is not looking cute. I mean, it's just, I had to work with what I had, but that thick band part is not supposed to be on there. But I did my best to camouflage it with my ball cap method technique. So you're going to see that in a second. Okay, so we're going to get started with putting the frontal down. You want to use a powder that's close to your client's skin tone to put on the lace. Okay, so here are the scissors that I used to cut the lace with. I can put a link. I got these from Michael's. They are the zigzag scissors, and yeah, I love these. Now we're going to position the frontal how we want it to lay on the client's head. I always ask my clients to help me with this part, to hold it. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna stitch down right behind the ear. You can't see what I'm doing here, but I'm gonna turn her around, that way you can see. Okay, so now you can see what I was talking about. But yeah, right above the ear, that's where you want to stitch down the frontal. Just a few stitches on both sides. Okay, so now I'm going to take my clip. I'm going to part right above the ear, because the extra frontal, you're going to cut that off. You don't need that part. So yeah, take your time, measure, part, clip away, measure, part, clip away. Okay, so now I'm plucking the sides. I find that I save more time when it comes to the sides if I don't pluck all of the sides, because majority of the time I just cut it off anyways. So yeah, just go back and pluck the side part. Okay, so now we're going to peel back the frontal and get ready to put her down. So yeah, don't mind that piece of cotton ball lint. Eventually I'm going to see it and take it off. But yeah, now we're adding Walker tape strips to the sides. This is actually something new that I'm doing. I tried it out on myself and I love it, so I'm going to try it out on my client. She's going to let me know what she thinks. You'll get Okay, so here I'm showing you the glue that I'm going to be using today. It's by Lace Grip. I've been testing this glue out and so far I like it. I'm in between lace glues right now, between Boho Active and Lace Grip. Honestly, I like both. If you want me to do a side-by-side comparison video, that can be something I can do in the future. But yeah, what you just saw me do was place tiny little dots on the edge of the ball cap. And what I'm doing now is taking the end of my edge brush and I'm just blending that in as best as I can. You want this to be very seamless. This is going to make your frontal install look way more natural. So yes, pay attention to how I'm blending it in. This part right here, don't mind that. Like I told you in the beginning, that thick part of the band is not supposed to be there. But all I did was add more glue and that helped it to lay down. Okay, so you guys saw how fast that lace grip dried. It dried really fast. So now I'm on to my second coat. I only do 3 coats, but as you can see, the second coat I'm putting bigger, oh my god, I can't talk, bigger dots. Okay, so now I'm going to take my other edge brush. Honestly, I don't know the brands of these edge brushes, but they are found at my local beauty supply store. I like this edge brush when I don't have any more popsicle sticks because it have a flat side that allows me to spread the glue evenly. Okay, so you're going to see me blow drying the hair to encourage the glue to dry faster. I had it on a medium cool temperature. And I'm going to go in for my last coat. And I'm going to continue with the big dots because you want to use a lot of the glue. After you mold the cap down, you want to use bigger dots to really get the glue on there. I know it hurts sometimes. Okay, so while that last coat is drying, I'm going to put my first track on. Now, a big tip that helps me with my quick weaves and how it lasts is, I know it's a quick weave, but I still like to sew the first track down. That's where hair tangles the most, where people brush their hair the most, so you want that last track to be really sturdy. So if you take the time to sew the first track on, it will really ensure that your client installs last longer. Okay, so now you see me putting more powder on because we're going to get ready to put this frontal down. All that lace grip is dry and ready to be adhered to. You saw me take my spray bottle with water in there and we're going to mist that on the hairline and comb back all those hairs. We don't want that getting in the glue. We don't want that getting in our way. Okay, so for this part, I always get up in my client face. Like I literally be so close to their face. Hopefully I'm not blocking it, but I put the frontal right above the glue. You don't want to put it behind the glue because then that's just not going to be cute. You want to put it right at the edge of the glue. So yeah, you just see me press that in with my comb, and I'm going to continue on down in sections, just laying the lace into the glue. You can see I'm not really using my finger. I'm using like the edge of my nail. Don't use your finger because it's gonna have like your frontal not looking cute. Just see how just wait and see how I'm using like my nail. It's not my finger. Okay, so yes, I'm just pressing that in the lace glue. It's doing the same thing that I did on the other side to the other side. You don't want to stretch the lace either. I had to learn that the hard way. You just want the lace to literally fall into the glue and melt into the glue. You don't want to force it. And honestly, all these tips and tricks I learned over doing frontals for the past 3 years. So yeah, nobody really gave me a handbook. Okay, so now we're going to get ready to stitch the back of the frontal down that we got it into place. I like to start from the middle and stitch down. That creates tension to really make sure that the frontal is laying down equally on both sides. You'll get over it. Okay, so now we're going to start with the quick weaving part. Finally, this part is really self-explanatory. Right now I'm showing you one method that you can use. I really don't like to use this method because it gets messy for me. But yeah, basically you hold the whole track up, put track glue all the way down to the track as long as you can, as far as you can, and then put it to the client's head and then cut it. Like I said, I don't like that method because it gets kind of messy for me. So you're gonna see me just decide to measure, cut, and then glue, measure, cut, and glue, and honestly that worked fine for me. Because I didn't want the tutorial to be a bazillion years long, I decided to speed this part up and not bore you guys showing me measuring, cutting, gluing. So yeah, I'm going to show you one more time and then I'm going to speed this video up. And if you're wondering about the hair in my head, honestly, I can't tell you guys about it yet because I am testing this hair out for my hair collection. So yeah, so far I'm loving it. Okay, so now you see me spritzing the cap. Every so often I spritz the cap with spritz, blow dry it, and then apply my tracks. So yeah, like I said, I didn't want to bore you guys, but this is me halfway through. Now I'm starting on a second bundle. Yeah, you guys, I only used 2 bundles with this. So yeah, make sure you just space your tracks out correctly. That way you won't run out. Okay, so now that we're done putting the tracks in, we're going to move on to styling. So my client wanted the middle part bob. So yeah, we're going to get started with flat ironing. I grabbed some BioSilk serum and then I put that on her hair, and then I'm just going to run a flat iron through it really quick. Also, I wanted to tell you guys, I did not color this hair. My client actually colored this hair herself, and she did such a good job. She did the watercolor method using the platinum color by Adore. So now we're going to grab our hot combs. Ladies and gents, this step is very important. We need to make sure that we're using hot combs all 2019, okay? If you ain't on game with the hot combs, sis, where you been? But anyway, so now you saw me take Cara slick wax stick. I'm gonna slick the hairs down. Now you see me parting right where the frontal ends and right before the track. You want to hot comb that over the track. That way you won't see the track. I say track like 3 times, but you know what I mean. You'll get over it. Find another life to live. I know you'll get over it. You'll get over it. Okay, so now I'm just combing the hair into place because now we're going to get ready to cut the bob. You'll get over it. Okay, so I asked my client to show me where she wanted her bob to stop. So she's showing me like right at her neck. Even though she's showing me that, I still like to cut it a little bit longer just in case they like it longer. You know, you can always cut more, but you can never add it back. If your client needs to stand up, by all means let her stand up, make up her mind. But yeah, take your time, because once you get the right length, then you'll be able to move faster. So just cut little off by little. As you can see, she's kind of trying to decide. Almost getting there though. I decided to cut a little bit more off, and then I believe that was perfect. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and cut exactly where you finished cutting at. Just go around, cut exactly where you left off at, and just keep adding more hair, combing it through. You want to make sure that this cut is very even. You'll get over it. You'll get over it. So as you can see by me combing it through, I saw like extra hairs that wasn't there before. So yeah, just really comb through the client hair as you're cutting. You want to make sure you don't miss one strand, because it will make your bob be so off. You'll find another life to live. I know you'll get over it. Okay, you guys, so I ran upstairs to go get my dad clippers, and my client, she's so cute. Oh my god. So she's just combing in her hair. She is feeling herself. Check her out, okay? Yes, sis. You'll get over it. Okay, so you want to use a trimmer. I think that's what this called. Honestly, I don't know. It's what guys use to line up their hair. I really like to use it to give me a sharp precision cut. It also just makes sure everything is in line and looking crisp. I know it hurts sometimes, but you'll get over it. You'll find another life to live. I know you'll get over it. I know it hurts sometimes, but you'll get over it. You'll find another life to live. I know you'll get over it. You'll get over it. So yes, you're gonna see me grab my flat iron once again. I'm just passing it through one more time. I'm adding like the tiniest bump. I hate bobs with bumps, but it has to have some type of like finish to me. So just barely bump the ends to give it just a finished look. I noticed that the back was still a little heavy looking, so I'm going to take my razor and thin out the back. Okay, so as you can see, I'm not even finished yet, and my client already feeling herself, checking herself out. But yeah, now we're going to add the final touches with the baby hair. She didn't want much baby hairs, really. She didn't want any at all. So honestly, I just put like 1 to 2 baby hairs at the most. The spray that you see me spraying, honestly, I don't know the name of it. It's just all sheen. I like for my hair to have a nice sheen. Okay, so I'm going to grab that hot comb once again. Yes, this is our friend. You want to slick down. You want this look to be very flat, sleek. So yeah, I'm just finishing her on up. But this is pretty much the end of the tutorial, guys. OMG. I finally shared my secrets with you guys. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Please check me out. Visit me at www.osoglam.com. I'm going to have all my information, Instagram, everything in a bio. Yeah, you guys. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I couldn't leave without saying that. Oh yeah, and tap that bell.